Holy moly. Okay, so I think I've shared these thoughts before. I'm pretty sure I have. But I keep hearing it in classrooms and in homes, and I keep catching myself doing it, even though it's not helpful, that I thought, maybe I should make a new video, maybe with new stories and new explanation, and new people will see it and it'll be helpful. So what I see a lot of is, we can't enter power struggles over eating, sleeping, going to the bathroom, and talking. And then maybe wearing masks, maybe entering play. But I always say eating, sleeping, going to the bathroom, and talking. We can't enter power struggles over that because we're going to lose every time. Because only the person that is hungry or that needs to go to the bathroom or that is tired or that wants to speak or doesn't want to speak has the control to do any of those things. We can't, no matter how bad we need a kid to go to the bathroom before we go on a long road trip, we can't wish it and hope for it enough that we're going to pull poop and pee out of their body. It's just not going to happen. We're not, right? We're so tired at 8 o'clock at night. We just need our kid to go to sleep, but we can't make a kid go to sleep, enter REM sleep, and calm their body. It's really hard. It's impossible for us to do that, right? That it just doesn't work. So first of all, we have to flip our brain into thinking we can't make kids do that when we enter a power struggle. We're entering a losing game, right? So then I hear this a lot. So there's a whole, so I could make this video like 40 minutes of just that piece. But the piece I wanted to talk about is when we ask questions and we don't actually want the answers. So we do this a lot, and I catch myself doing it. And we do it as adults because we are trying to be polite and we're trying to be loving and nurturing. We're not doing it to get ourselves in trouble or to have to then pull back on what we said. It's just like a loving, nurturing, empathetic way to say it. Like, hey, buddy, it's time for you to go to the bathroom now, okay? Before we go on our trip? Well, some kids are motivated by challenge, choice, and control, and you've given them a choice. They've said no, and you're like, nope, you're going to the bathroom before we go on the trip. But you already gave them a choice. They've already said no, and now to get them to do it is almost impossible. So we have to watch our okay question mark at the end of a sentence. And we have to, if something has to be done, then we have to make it an adult directive. We can't make it a question. Hey, buddy, do you want to eat dinner? Mommy made this wonderful dinner for you. Do you want to sit down at the table and eat? What if you get no? What are you going to do? Right? To save it, and you can save it a couple times being like, and when I've said it, this is how I save it. Nah, buddy, it wasn't a question. I'm not sure why I phrased it that way. It is time to eat dinner, and this is the dinner we're having. So now's the time to sit and eat it. I'm sorry that I asked a question because when you said no, you had the right to do that. Right? My son's 9. And he knows when I ask a question and then I take it back. He's like, Mommy, you gave me a choice. And I said no. And I was like, I know, bud, but it wasn't a choice. And now he does it back to me, right? Sometimes he messes up his language and, Mommy, you want to give me a massage tonight before I go to bed? Because that's what helps him calm. And I was like, not really. And he's like, oh, I really wanted one. And I said, then he goes, but I did give you a choice. And I was like, you did. And of course I end up doing it. But, so let's watch our questions, right? We want to phrase questions so both of the answers or 2 or 3, right? If we have 3 answers, all 3 answers. If we have 2 answers, both answers are ones that are okay to pick. Right? You want to wear the red shirt or blue shirt, right? We'll make it really simple. You could go to the bathroom now or after you put your shoes on. And then people will ask what happens when they say, I don't want to go to the bathroom. This is when we follow my last my last video is, okay, take a deep breath. Know that we're fighting over something we can't help, right? Doesn't matter how calm you are, how mad you are, how much you don't yell, how much you yell. You can't make a kid go to the bathroom. So you say, oh, I'm wondering if maybe you don't have to go. It's going to be a long trip, and we're going to be in the car a long time. And I'm not really sure where the bathrooms are. I'm going to go because I don't want to have to go and like miss the fun ride in the car. Because all I'm thinking of is like, oh, I should have went to the bathroom before I left. That's what I'm going to do. And then you leave it. We have such a hard time leaving it. I do too, guys. I have a hard time leaving it because you're like, so I'm going to go and then you're going to go. We want to like do the PS part. Just leave it open-ended, right? What do you want, macaroni and cheese or hot dogs for dinner? I don't want either of those. Darn. Both of those sound not good for dinner. I'm going to cook the macaroni and cheese. That's usually what you pick. I think I'm going to cook the macaroni and cheese. And I'm even going to have a couple bites of it because it is going to be so good. And then you stop. Don't keep going. And then you're going to go and make the macaroni and cheese. And there might be yelling, there might be screaming, right? But you gotta, right? We're going to take our nose out. We're going to slow it down. We're going to sometimes like, but I wanted hot dogs. You can either say, I gave you a choice. And you said you didn't want either. I've already started making the mac and cheese. You know what? Hot dogs. I'm going to write that down. We're having that tomorrow night for dinner. Because you can give the kids a chance to make the choice. You don't have to wait forever. You wait. You know what? I'm going to give you a couple minutes to think about it. And when they're like, I don't want that. And they're like, if you can't make a choice, I'm going to make a choice. I'm going to pick macaroni and cheese. And then you just stop talking and walk away. I feel like we always have to do a dissertation about like making choices or manners or when it's appropriate to go to the bathroom. And so, and guys, I do it too. Because we're trying to like have the teachable moment and throw in a whole bunch of like sparkly, glittery, good stuff for them to learn later. Sometimes we just got to zip it and walk away. Okay, guys? So watch your okays, watch your choices. Slow it down, take out the nose. I think it's probably my last video I talked about that. And hopefully it will help a smidgen. I love you guys, and I will see you again another day. Bye!